The prestigious motorcycle show, the Intermot 2018, is in full swing in France. There are some big bombshells have been dropped. Let's start with the biggest of them all, the Kawasaki Ninja H2. When Kawasaki launched the H2 back in 2015, everyone's jaw dropped. It was like nothing we have ever seen before, an all-new 1000cc road legal supercharged motorcycle, and it quickly became the most powerful road legal production motorcycle on the planet. But last year, the H2 lost that title to the stunning Panigale V4, which made a humongous 214 brake horsepower. But Kawasaki redeemed themselves in the horsepower war, and they have hit it out of the park with the 2019 H2. The 2019 Kawasaki Ninja H2 now makes a staggering 243 brake horsepower and 135 Nm of torque. In case you need a reminder, we are talking about a production motorcycle, not a motorcycle with some bolt-on mounts. In addition to that, the H2 now gets a full-color TFT display with Bluetooth connectivity, a self-healing paint, etc. It will be interesting to see how the competition tackles this Godzilla of two wheels. The Indian FTR1200 is another cracker of a motorcycle from the US. It was a pleasant surprise. The production bike looked quite a bit different from the concept in terms of design, and that is to be expected, cause I don't think that you can ride a motorcycle in the city without turning your right thigh into a barbecue. The FTR1200 is powered by a heavily reworked version of the Indian Scout's power plant. The engine now is a proper 1200cc unit, with a displacement of 1203 cc's compared to the 1133 cc of the Scout. Around 80% of the parts inside the engine are all new, and as a result, the engine now makes 120 brake horsepower and 115 Nm of torque. The Intermot 2018 witnessed the comeback of legendary superbike, the Suzuki Katana. This motorcycle is a homage to the original bike, which debuted in 1981 and is one of the most iconic sports bikes that Suzuki has ever made. This new Katana shares its underpinnings with the Suzuki's naked street fighter, the GSX S1000. The Katana is powered by a 999cc liquid-cooled inline-4 power plant derived from 2008 GSX S1000R. This K6 motor churns out 150 brake horsepower at 10,000 rpm and 108 Nm of torque at 9,500 rpm, which is not bad at all. But a lot of people were expecting the 700cc turbocharged engine which Suzuki displayed a few years earlier. Maybe Suzuki is reserving the turbo technology for something big. KTM just updated their mighty V-twin tourer, the 1290 SuperDuke GT. Derived from the 1290 SuperDuke, the GT is powered by the same 1300cc V-twin engine. But now it produces 175 brake horsepower, which is 2 more than the last year, and 141 Nm of torque. The 1290 SuperDuke GT now has a track riding mode. Don't know why you would take a tourer to the track, but there's that. And a new bidirectional quick shifter. Most of the other changes are cosmetic. The SuperDuke GT now features a revised windscreen, a new handguard, a new 6.5-inch TFT dash with Bluetooth connectivity. The headlight is now redesigned, making it similar to the SuperDuke Naked. Yamaha introduced the smallest member of the YZF-R series family, the R125. The design of this little pocket rocket is based on the bigger R15, which is on sale in India and other Asian markets for a while. As before, the R125 is powered by a tiny 125cc engine, which makes an impressive 15 brake horsepower and 12.4 Nm of torque. But the biggest change is the addition of variable valve actuation technology, which helps the engine to deliver a solid low and mid-range performance without compromising on its top end. The bike also gets a slipper clutch this time. The chassis is completely revamped, and the bike now has a shorter and lighter aluminum swing arm, which should help to improve its handling dynamics. But unfortunately, the suspension and the braking hardware remains unchanged. The R125 gets a wider 140/70 section rear tire, which is up from the previous 130 section. So there you have it, guys. What do you think about these new motorcycles? Leave your thoughts in the comment section down below. And as always, if you guys enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up. Or if you loved it, please consider subscribing to the channel. See you guys next time. Ride safe.